So this video is going to show you how to set up your bedroom drawing. Using a T-square and triangle, you're going to make a starting point all the way near the bottom of your page, like that. And you're going to make lines up left and up right to begin your floor. The scale is going to be a ½ an inch to a foot, so make those lines half as long as the number of feet that the wall happens to be. Then you're going to finish the floor like this, come around after you mark your lengths, and then you're going to, very important, draw this line from the back corner to the height of your ceiling. That'll probably be 4 inches if your ceiling is 8 feet. With just those 5 lines showing, I want you to make sure you're still on the page. If you're not, you need a bigger piece of paper or a smaller scale. If you need to use a smaller scale, please contact me. Then you're going to draw these 2 back walls like that, just using up left, up right, straight down. And then you're going to draw the footprint of all the furniture in the room. Now in this video I only drew the footprint of the bed. I finished the bed, then I drew the other furniture. I would prefer that you draw all the footprints at once. That way you can be sure all the furniture is going to fit. So the height of the bed is indicated by a simple box. There's a nightstand, another simple box. I just invented this room out of my head, so it's not too fancy. Notice that the inside of the window frame is an inside-out box, and even the window sash is little boxes. Soft forms like the bedspread can be drawn freehand, as can the forms like the cylinders of the legs of the nightstand. Notice that the picture that I just tried to hang on the wall is not correct, and that's because those details do not conform to the isometric pattern. And that's something you're going to be assessed on, so be careful that you stay true to the pattern. The picture, if it's hanging on the wall, should just be verticals and 30-degree slopes. Notice that it looks like the bottom of the picture is sticking out from the wall. That's not what we want. So I erase it, try it this way. Notice that doesn't look like it's on the wall either. It looks like it's kind of flipped out to the left a little bit. Here, because I use verticals, but I didn't use the 30-degree slopes. So be careful with that. Now I'm going to show you how the picture looks if it's drawn correctly, like that. Even the horizon on the landscape is going to follow that 30-degree slope. Notice that the stripes on the bedspread are combinations of 30-degree slopes and verticals. And do a little shading if you know how. The casing around the window and around doors is just shallow boxes, as are window sills. And as you add details, whether they are based on ellipses or rectangles, try to use the skills that you learned during the isometric drafting. Notice floorboards are going to be very easy to put in. Just follow that 30-degree slope. Choose a scale for the floorboards, maybe 1/4 of an inch or 3/8, whatever you decide. And again, this is just a made-up room. Notice that the lamp on the table is a combination of cylinders and a little, what's called a truncated cone made up of ellipses, which is the lampshade. notice I just drew the footprint for the chair by indicating the little circles on the floor where the legs hit. And there we have it. So your room's not going to look exactly like this, but this should give you an idea how to get started. Again, start with the floor plan. Make sure you have enough room for your ceiling. If not, we'll need bigger paper. And then build simple shapes before you try to add details. Thanks a lot.